According to the general theory of relativity, gravity is not a force. There are no gravitational fields. Gravity is kind of an illusion.
What the hell did you just say?
Gravity is kind of an illusion.
Boom!
In general relativity, there is no mystery. All objects appear to fall the same way because, well, they're not accelerating.
Oh, son of a... That's gonna leave a mark.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Gravity is just like that force. It doesn't actually exist.
Say what?
But in general relativity, there is no gravitational force. There is no gravitational field. Gravitational fields do not exist.
Prepare yourself.
BallTARDs.
In standard Newtonian physics, we draw your weight force, the force of gravity pushing you down, and the normal force from the floor pushing you up. We say these forces are equal and opposite, so there's no net force on you, so you are not accelerating. But in general relativity, gravity is not a force. You have no weight, so the only force on you are these normal forces pushing you up. Gravity is not a force. There are no gravitational fields. You have no weight. Well, they're not accelerating. Gravity is kind of an illusion. Gravity is just like that force. It doesn't actually exist.
Hello, baby.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. The bird's a winner.
Bird. Bird is a word. Hey, how's it going out there, everyone? I got a great one lined up for you today. Like all of them, but this one particularly is close to my heart. We'll get there. As usual, if you'd like to support this channel, there are PayPal and Patreon links in the info box below. I did have a happenstance to speak with the beautiful Betty Van Velsen beforehand. Is she out there? Perhaps.
Yes, I'm still here.
See? Told ya.
But I will be gone in about 1.5 hours again.
What?
Yes. Yeah, just so you know.
That
you
you
walk
around without clothes.
What?
Neil,
What
don't,
did he? What did
don't
he?
give the thing
What,
away.
I'm sorry. What did he say?
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
Yes, he did. He said something about clothes. What did you say, Neil?
I didn't say it. Betty said she likes when it's hot at night so she can walk around without clothes.
Oh.
And I said I misspoke. Crying out loud. Oh.
Did she actually say that? When did she say that?
I did say it, but I misspoke. I said without the jacket. I meant. And now you guys expose me. Well,
No.
I am going to remember this, Neil.
Yeah, not you guys, just Neil. Okay.
Mm. Yeah, Adam was also an accomplice, and he doesn't come to rescue me as a white knight. Where is he?
Oh, you were talking about this beforehand, but before the show.
I missed that bit, but I've got to admit, I'd shut my eyes and I was drifting off, Betty.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Got a vision now. Pair of clogs and nothing else.
See, even in the chat they say, stop bullying Betty. Right? So stop it.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Stop bullying Betty. You're right. You ain't even making that up.
I was worried. She said that I dropped my tools, ran to the mic, and said, "Hey, Betty, easy."
You guys, when you hear somebody sort of misspeak?
That's not a misspeak.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. A misspeak is something to the level of moot and mute. That's a misspeak.
Without clothes or without a jacket. What? I mean, yeah, it's close.
It's not close, love.
Close enough for me.
you can't get out of this one, man.
I understood what
you again.
Hacking on you.
All right. This must have been going on before the show started because I didn't.
Yes.
Catch it. All right.
Yes. And it must be due to the heat. How's things in New York?
Wait, Neil, don't do it. She's trying to freaking divert away.
It's very hot, enough that I could just take my clothes off and walk around.
Well, see, there you go. It's something that goes around and comes around.
Yeah. But be careful. People, they'll try to subtly divert. Sometimes it's really with a really sweet voice. It's still all the same thing. They're trying to get out and divert away from the topic at hand.
There is only one topic that needs to be mentioning here in this Flat Earth live show, right? In this Flat Earth?
All right, fair enough. I'll let you go.
Not by flat chats.
Well, to be fair to Betty just said clothes. She didn't say all clothes. Neil added that.
That's true.
What?
Thanks, Righteous. Hey!
Oh, that's weak. What? That's weak. What exactly? Not you, Betty. Neil, what exactly did she say? I mean, exactly.
Neil fell to sleep.
No, I'm here. She said, I like it hot so I could walk at night, so I could walk around without clothes.
That's it. There you go. That's naked as a jaybird, where I come from.
And all I could think it was because those past, she said she was very tall. So I'm thinking, tall, beautiful woman walking around with no clothes. Can't help it.
I'll come to Holland.
Well, wait a second. That saying exists even in American culture. When women wear bare any clothes, they say they're basically wearing no clothes, but it doesn't mean they're not wearing no clothes.
Oh, no, that doesn't mean what she said. Don't even try it.
Yes, he does try because he likes me. And you guys are all against me.
Well, that's a preconceived bias, so his testimony is summarily thrown out.
Maybe I have an appointment right now.
Yeah, you could have an appointment right now. That's right. Yeah.
Hey, easy, Betty. I got to go to work. I'll see you later, but I'm listening.
Okay.
Later.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's a great start. So where do we go from here?
Only up.
The only way is up.
Up.
Baby.
Yeah, you kind of missed that one, but that's okay.
Huh?
We can divert away. Adam, are you back at home?
I am indeed.
Okay.
I am indeed.
How was your day?
Betty, I just want to say, I've only got a pair of pants on and my feet in a bucket of water again, mate. So, I'm not far off.
We didn't hear the rest of it. Betty was laughing. What exactly are you in? What did you say?
Because I've got to do this from my shed, right? It's like Tenko in here. I feel like a Japanese prisoner of war. It's so hot. Yeah, so I'm down to my pants and my feet in a bucket of water.
You got your,
Excuse me if I'm a little vacant, because...
you got your feet in a bucket of water?
Yeah.
Like a regular plant.
You got your socks on?
No, and I've got a cloth, and I'm just rubbing my legs with water, and I've got the fan next to him, so it keeps keeping me cool. It's kind of medieval air conditioning.
Ooh,
Say,
you
are
hit it.
those long pants or short pants? Like knickerbockers or...
Oi.
Oi.
You see what I mean, John? It's unbelievable, isn't it? Trying to get that sort of information out of a gentleman.
Well, come on, you guys needed to know from me, so now I want to see how naked you are there in that.
Oh, I bet you would, you vixen.
I feel a little violated.
Must be the heat.
Yeah, you even missed the connection to the show that he mentioned. He said it was kind of medieval.
Thank you.
Ah,
Thank you.
now we have it out.
That's right. I'm gonna get medieval on him. I usually do anyway. I guess it's kind of just a hyperbole. I usually do anyway, but this is particularly. It's close to my heart, and I'll go into why here in a few. Just before the presentation, I'll tell you why. You guys will like it.
Okay.
Oh, Nathan's here. Hi, Nathan. He's in chat, YouTube chat. Sorry, he's not actually here.
Wow. What is that, anyways?
And guess what we got? Guess what I can smell? That's why. Boy, I left that open. I should get to what it's actually doing before I get jabbed. It's bacon. Yeah.
Oh.
We haven't had bacon because bacon prices went through the roof. But I've had it up to here with sausage, and this morning I said, boy, I'd like to have some bacon. And by the way, we got some tomatoes from the farmer's market last week that are to die for. I mean, they're perfect. Ever since I was a kid, and I know everyone already knows this. If they don't, they need to get a friggin' clue. If you put anything other than ripe, juicy tomato on a sandwich, it'll ruin the whole damn thing, right? Everyone knows this. I mean, sometimes you get lucky with the fast food restaurants because they'll put tomatoes on, but for the most part, they're like pink and they taste horrible, and then you bite into it, you're like, oh, crap. You go searching for it and rip it out the sandwich. That's what I'm talking about. These are unbelievable. I mean, the best tomatoes I've had in years. So.
Large ones or small ones?
No, medium size. You don't want to get too big, I think.
Well, you got these, like, we call them meat tomatoes. And those are really, like, chompy ones. And they have more meat on the bone than there's that fluid, like, yucky stuff in the middle.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're talking about. Yeah. These are perfect in every sense. I don't think there's, for me, because I haven't tasted one in a long time, and my wife brought them in. I seen them on the counter. I said, oh, man. Now,
you dig into those tomatoes like that?
Yeah, there's one thing. Say what?
You dig into those tomatoes right like that?
I didn't dig into them. I wanted to appreciate them, so I left them set up there. And then I put them in a brown paper bag. Now, they didn't need any more ripening. However, it's just a habit of mine to put them in a brown paper bag because that'll ripen them up real quick. Anyway, but here's the problem. She didn't put them in the refrigerator. Now, I like my tomatoes like I like my women. Cold.
Stone cold.
Yeah, I love a cold tomato. It's so refreshing. I'm sorry, folks. Tomatoes. I just got off on tomatoes, but anyway, there's a connection because BLTs. Because I can smell the bacon, and my immediate first thought. Now, I didn't think about this before. It was with the tomatoes. I thought about it to have bacon because I was getting sick of sausage, and then it just hit me. BLTs, man. I said, oh, yeah, here we go. So get ready. How about that?
So you invite Nathan in and say hi, and then you start on tomatoes?
No, I didn't invite him. He was out in the chat. I'm looking at the live
Yeah,
stream.
but you are mentioning him, and then you start on with the...
You never know which direction this is going to go. Oh, we got a super chat.
Yeah, I see that, but I wanted to make my point.
Go ahead.
Right?
Make your point.
Where we were on the medieval, we were right on track, right? And then speaking about diversions, right? Like keeping us in front of us a tomato instead of a carrot, which is usually done, and getting on us attention again, right? Not getting on to point.
Oh, brother, are you struggling? Why don't you red herring fallacy over to the chat, super chat? What?
It's too much text. You do it.
Yeah, it's Chow Yun Cat. How's it going out there, girl? For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, oh, this is a good one. His eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 20. Now, it sounds like a contradiction. Thanks, by the way, Chow Yun Cat. This sounds like a contradiction on the surface, but it's profound in the end. You see, the contradiction is have been clearly seen and invisible qualities. So how can you clearly see, like observe, invisible qualities? You see the dichotomy there?
Yes.
You know what? And this is how I, for many, many years, have interpreted this. This is irreducible complexity and, above all, the logos, information. Because you can't see it, you can't feel it, you can't touch it, but it's everywhere, all around you. Now, could I be wrong? I don't think so.
That's
Betty, she was, I'm glad she got it right. Could I be wrong? And she was sitting there, go ahead, QE, just tell him you can be wrong. Nope.
No, I knew you were not going to do it.
I like that.
Oh my goodness, it's so you, right? Never to admit.
Everyone was real quiet too, and I said, well, I'm not fucking wrong.
I wanted to leave that pause because that was like did the thing.
Yeah. Too funny.
Could I be wrong? No.
Nope.
Never.
Yeah. Only you could. Well, I hope other people appreciated that. But that's how. Chow Yun Cat, by the way, thank you for the super chat. And yeah, that is one of the most powerful verses in Scripture.
And still, people are like getting away from it. I don't see God. You provide God, and then I believe.
I don't
and
see.
Even if you did,
I never seen photons. Can you show me one? If you can't, then there's no light.
Well, these people are walking in darkness, basically. So yeah.
Yeah, too funny. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, does anyone have anything else to add? Because we were going down that food bandwagon. I didn't want to go there, really. It wasn't intentional, but I got that bacon cooking in the house and the tomatoes. It was like peas and carrots.
Well, you know what's funny? Today I was at the shop too, and I bought also like 2 sets of tomatoes, like the normal ones and those meaty ones, those big ones, right?
Yep.
And how you start on tomatoes, so that's kind of cool.
You put them in. What color were they?
Yeah, like green.
Were they green?
Of course, they're red.
Now, that's another. Wait a second. That's another topic that we just strung about. Back in the day, way back in the day, me and my wife, we're in Louisiana, right? We're cruising along in the bayous, and I'm getting really hungry. We just come from a gator camp, right? It's one of those camps where they have gators and they have suspension bridges over the swamp, and you go there and they feed them chickens. So it's one of those. That's what you do in Louisiana, but I digress. We were there for a while, and we were watching these gators eat all this chicken, and I got really stinking hungry, right?
So you ate fried green tomatoes.
Shut up! Damn.
He gave it away.
Yep, he did. Thanks, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was right.
Oh, Ben, kick him. So, go on with the story. I got really, really hungry. And back then, not that it doesn't happen now, when my blood sugar drops, I get really irritable. I mean, almost to the point where I almost got divorced a few times over it, but my wife.
That doesn't.
I can't believe that.
My wife said in later years, once she got used to it, it took a long time for her to get used to it, but she understood when I get really hungry and my blood sugar drops, then you don't want to be around me. But anyway, I got to that point. So we're cruising through this little town in Louisiana. And I say, we got to get something to eat. And it's a real tiny, small back, Hickville town, not very big. And I see this restaurant coming. I said, oh, there we go, honey. And we pull in and we get out, we go up to the door and it says closed till dinner. It was like 1 o'clock and the dinner was at 5. I just lost my mind.
Was it for the heat?
It was hot down there too. Yeah, it's got a certain smell down there. Things been rotten down there for like ages. It doesn't have to. It could be 20 years. Doesn't matter. Louisiana has a certain smell to it, but I digress. So, but anyway, we finally find, it was in the next town, this small little restaurant. And what they had as an appetizer, they only had like 3 appetizers. One was fried green tomatoes. I never had them before in my life. And I said, well, heck with it. Go. Yeah, come on. I tell you what, son. They were absolutely, all I ate was fried. I didn't even get an entree. I just said, keep on bringing the fried green tomatoes. So it was to that point.
Fried green tomatoes and that's it? There's nothing to it?
Louisiana.
No, there's a sauce that comes, they have a sauce that comes with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. No meat anyways? No, nothing inside?
No.
So you waited there for 4 hours to get something to eat?
I did not. We went to the next town, love. I said we went on to the next town and found the restaurant that was open.
Yeah, it must be the heat. I missed it.
Yep. Must be. Everything is, we'll attribute everything to the heat. Anyone makes a mistake, it's the heat.
You got onto that quick.
Yeah, I'm sharp.
Yeah, but you have been in that environment over, for a week already, I think, and we are now just getting into it. So
yeah, it's good. I'm glad that you guys are getting a little piece of that action.
Oh, well, they make a sort of a big fuss out of it as well. It's on the news, and all the maps are coloring red hot like those tomatoes. And it's like we have now a sort of a safety code. If it's going to go like code yellow, then you need to watch out for smog and this and that and the other. Like back in the day, we also had these hot days, and nobody warned us about it, right? Nobody said, "Oh, take more fluids and do this and do that." Nobody did, and now it's like, it's climate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they are ramping things up and making people scared of the weather. We have a sort of a event this week that we call it the Avondvierdaagse. That means that there's four evenings that people walk, but also 4 days that they walk. It's in a place called Nijmegen. And they walk every year. They walk 4 days, and even people from different countries come along and walk that 4 days of event, right? And some people walk 40 miles and kilometers, right? And some people 50, and they're now all of a sudden getting scared that people might drop dead because of the heat. And they said, yeah, it happened before a couple of years back when it was heat wave then, and it was not the case because that person that was like died that day was on a for a aneurysm. Right? It's not heat, right? Something totally different. But they make people like scared of like walking in the heat for 40 miles.
Yeah. We got them here.
So now it's not a 4 day, but now it's a 3 days day. So they like skipped 1 day.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing here. They're just making sure it's mainly the elderly and crazy young people that like to do a strenuous activity. You can get put in a hurt locker pretty quick if you're stupid about the heat.
I understand that, but these people have trained for this. These people are doing this. They've not doing this out of the blue, right? You have to train for that.
Yeah.
And even some military folk also come and march in that 4 days of walk, right?
Yeah.
With pack on, right? With backpacks.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
Yeah, I understand, but they do it, and it's been done for years, and it's sort of, you get a medal at the end if you walk it within a certain amount of time, and it's been there for ages, right? People do that and have done that in different circumstances, and now it's all of a sudden it's a problem, right? I know you have to be careful, but please don't make it out to be like it's like one big disaster or something.
Yeah, you
right?
said the key statement. You have to train for it. Even then, you still got to be careful. I don't want to spend all day on their heat warnings. But I did want
the thing is that they are ramping the threat or the danger thing up.
Yeah, we got it.
Good.
Just on that, you mentioned there, only really the elderly and the vulnerable little toddlers, that need to take special precautions. And on that, I'd just like to give out a shout out to Jem Panda, who turned up in Nottingham in the heat today. Respect to him. Must have been a well-planned operation. I don't know if you see it, but if you go on.
No. No.
You missed Jem.
We can't see it because I can't see it until Friday because I'm not a Nathan Oakley channel member.
So if you subscribed, you could see it, couldn't you?
Yeah, you're a cheap shot, John. You need to be spending some money on it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What? I should be grandfathered in without question.
You can't do it because it's technicians' work.
Yeah. Too funny. But I wanted to touch on a subject. Hold on.
Yeah, no. Let Adam talk about Jem Panda. I want to know what is up.
Go ahead.
There wasn't a great deal. All I'd say is it was noticeable by passing baller bystanders that one of them said, "Oh, you think people could have a civil discourse, wouldn't you?" As Jem was screaming and shouting and waving a stick at people.
I can't wait to see it, man. What a numpty dipshit, Jem Panda. Did his slobber nurses, were they supporting him?
You will be able. I'll give you a little link. Jason of the Didsbury was filming it, so you can go to his channel and watch through the full stream today. It'll be on there.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah. Go ahead and send that to me. PM me.
PM at you.
In Skype.
In a moment.
In Skype. Yeah, just throw it in Skype and I'll catch up with it later. Thanks. There, Nathan. We're going to get by that little obstacle you put in front of us.
Well, PM me as well. I want to see that too.
Is that it?
Yeah, Adam, give us a little heads up. But was he on a tangent? Did he say, "Let me finish"?
I was busy. I had a little dig with him just to see, because his main point was that he saw the Flat Earth debate banner, so his point was that the questions are malformed and they're impossible for a person off the street to answer.
What a numpty dipshit. Just a baseless assertion, hand wave dismissal. He doesn't even know what a malformed question is. That's what you should have asked him. What is a malformed? Before you got to the actual questions, what is a malformed question? Number one, have him define it, and then pick the first question on that list and see if the definition matches up with that. Then go down the complete list. That's what I would have done.
I just asked him that. I agree, maybe they are slightly difficult and intricate for a member of public off the street, but surely he could give me...
No. That wasn't his... No. That's a red herring. He said that the question was specifically malformed. Not difficult, malformed. So I want him to support his horseshit conjurings, because he doesn't know what well, he knows what malformed is. Not the question. Just
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
He moved from malformed to qualify that with it means that the general member of the public wouldn't be able to answer it.
That's not a
No longer
malformed question.
No, exactly. They're no longer malformed. So
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Have him define it. Really embarrass him in front of everyone, just calmly, right? That's hindsight. That's what I just do naturally. I'm not going to put that burden on anyone else that can't think on their feet. Betty, she's sharp. She's sharp. She's catching it.
It's lucky it's hot, and my glycemic control is well under.
The glycemic index. Now it's heat and glycemic index.
Yeah. There is
that.
Evening, John. You're right.
Hey, I was just going to say it would be malformed to a heliocentrist, would it not?
John, your mic sounds terrible.
Yeah, we heard only the first bit of it.
Hey, John, drop out and come back in again. And you better get that fixed. John has a debate tonight, refracted curvature, if you can believe it, with the numpty from Down Under, Roofy, Betty.
Oh, whoa. All right.
And make sure we get that link.
Platform.
Hold on a second. Make sure. Yeah, I think your question will what platform? Good question. That's what I was going to deal with here. Make sure. Is John back yet?
Yeah.
John, if you could post that link in this chat forum, and Betty, could you go ahead and spam that in the YouTube chat? I'd appreciate that.
Sure. If you can put it in the BallBusters live stream.
Yes. Yeah, BallBusters live stream. We could check his mic right now. Go ahead, John. Radio check.
Yeah, I'm having to use my laptop. I think this is not going to work for me.
Yeah, make sure during the debate, if you're on Discord, you change your mic. That ain't going to work. So.
Yeah, I'm going to use my phone for it.
Okay.
But I was just going to say that if you're a heliocentrist, the housekeeping questions would seem malformed, right?
No. No, because a malformed questions, no matter what context you're in, is a malformed question, regardless whether you're a communist or liphatite or, a bugger eater. It's the same thing.
Well, what I'm saying is you can't maintain a heliocentrist belief and answer the question honestly.
Yeah, but that's something else.
That's something else, though. Let me ask a question, John. I'm going to ask it out to the group out there in chat. Is John coming? Can you hear John okay? In chat, just give me a yay or nay out there in YouTube land. I'd appreciate that. If you can't hear him, then we're going to have to put you on mute, John.
Yeah, I'll just go on mute anyway.
Sorry about that.
Nobody answers the question. It seems that people have a different life in the YouTube side chat.
Arwen's in there. Address my analysis. Arwen, I'm running a show here. I'm back and forth between YouTube and Discord and what's the other one? I got a couple servers up, right? I can't be analyzing your. Yeah, go ahead. I'm scared. That's fine. As long as it gets me out of it. Jeez.
You are quivering in your boots.
I've been quivering my boots ever since I come out here. I am so scared. I have to have injections.
Must be the heat.
Yeah, and the glycemic index, according to Adam.
We need to know that index. There needs to be some meter for that, or some app that we can sort of.
Good point, Betty. We can get back to that. I did want to make a point before we got off the tomatoes. Folks, if you don't know this, I'm sure everyone knew this. But if your tomatoes are unripe, it's not the end of the world. Put them in a paper bag. Put them in a paper bag. Close that paper bag up, and then each day go back and check them again, because in a few days, even the greenest of tomatoes, in a few days inside that paper bag, they'll ripen.
How can it be? They need sun.
Second?
They need sun.
No, they don't. They need ethylene gas. No, ethylene gas.
They need gas?
Ethylene gas will ripen tomatoes, and they give off ethylene gas.
So you get the red stains?
Oh, brother.
Explain this to me. I mean,
ethylene.
You're the expert, apparently. On tomatoes.
I'm not an expert. I just know this is an absolute fact because I've done it all my life.
That was a good joke by Betty.
What joke was what joke was that? Her pretending to know something about chemistry.
He said red stains because the tomatoes had gas.
Oh, I didn't catch that part. Ah!
It's gonna be one of those shows, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Betty. I didn't hear that part. It was like cracking up and stuff. I didn't hear the red stains. If I did, I didn't connect it.
See, there you go. It must be the heat.
Or the glycemic index.
I need that app, for crying out loud.
The glycemic index app.
Yeah, and you connected to it, because I need to know which way you go with your mood. Yeah, no. When I went to maybe have a pun or two.
Yeah, you could. I don't know if there is an application with glycemic index. There may be a list.
There's an app now.
Is there?
A lot of the time. Yeah. So what you have now is who makes? I can't remember who makes it, but it's called Freestyle, and it's basically a sensor that you strap somewhere, the back of your arm or somewhere, that plugs in, and then you can read, instead of having to do a finger prick test to test the blood, you can just check your phone and it'll tell you what your current.
Oh, that's not what. No. No, I'm not talking about that. Glycemic index is a different thing. Glycemic index is part of the carbohydrate effect of the food that you're eating. Different foods will have different glycemic index. I'm not talking about, what people with diabetes have there.
Well, your blood.
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, glycemic okay, let me go ahead and read what glycemic index is. So
yes, know. It's hot. One word.
Glycemic
came
index.
out, you heard me stutter.
Okay, here we go. Glycemic index is a system of assigning a number to carbohydrate-containing foods according to how much each food increases blood sugar.
Yeah, you've got those as apps as well, so carb counting apps. So
yeah, but that's not. Yeah, but glycemic index itself is not an app. It's a list, a system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
use that data in an app. So, like.
But we need to know the effects on you, QE.
That was the whole point.
So that's the app that we want, and that comes close to what Adam is talking about. It's like a sensor in you to see whether the blood sugar is high or low.
A sensor in me. This is a family show.
Well,
sensor, not probe.
Adam, I have seen what that device that you're mentioning. I think they are like advertising here in Holland with it. Sort of like a round sort of device that's in the back of your arm or somewhere, and then they put their phones against it, and they can read out whether they need to eat or whatever. Right? These people that have that diabetes.
Type 1 diabetes. Yeah, duh. They've had that for years.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that you can't shower with that thing on. Right?
Oh,
so
brother.
I don't know how to do that, right?
Oh, but, brother. We can't cook Hagen Dogelglotzen with it on.
Well, the thing is that it's a device, and it's good if people can use it, but you can't use it all the time. That's the whole point.
Oh, that's the point. I knew I was missing the point.
Yeah, you always miss the point.
Always.
Yeah.
That's a reductio ad absurdum argument.
Yeah, and I need to make it absurdum because then you might.
I need to make it absurdum. That's baller-esque.
Yeah, well, I kind of like it.
Yeah, it was a good one. Thanks. All right, before
So,
we get in,
are we on to the medieval again?
are we on to what?
The medieval again?
Medieval. I love that word.
Yeah, you have a different idea of it than I have. I
What's your-
see knights in white shining armor, and you see robots. with
No,
red
I
eyes.
see the results. See, we're not that far apart. You see, and you're correct. So do I. I see that part of it. I'm looking at the results rather than the condition.
Have you ever seen better results then?
I've seen medieval results. Yes,
Yes. What are those results? Like a massacre?
it's hot.
Yeah. In medieval, I see castles. I see knights. I see like battles in fields. and
Yeah.
stuff. I see banners. I see
Yes.
trumpets.
Yes, it's visceral. Medieval. It has a visceral connotation. to
Visual, I would say.
No, visceral.
Yeah, but I'm saying visual.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
No, I'm not. This is what I see when you say medieval, right?
Whatever.
Yeah, so we are both looking at the same diamond, but on a different facet of it, I think.
On a different facet, I'm not on a diamond when I look at it.
It's
It
an analogy, John. Need I explain that to you as well?
It is frustrating, isn't it? What about the heat?
Yeah, you are like impossible to
All
talk
right.
to.
Well, that people have called me a lot of things, and I think I could take that one.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so get medieval.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to start getting medieval? Oh, you have to go. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me see what I got here. Let's get medieval. Do I want to preface? I think I wanted to preface this.
Yeah, like 45 minutes long.
Yeah. Sorry about that. We went on a different tangents, but I'm not in a hurry today. Let me check my computer. It's not overheating just yet, so we're good. Everything's golden. I had to.
Excellent.
I was right in the middle of talking.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like to intervene.
Yeah, I know that. Now I forgot what I was saying.
Getting old, John.
Aren't we all? So let's get off that topic anyway. Let's get on the medieval part, because I'm gonna now that's not the only word, right? I put medieval desecration. Now what does that give you?
Desecration?
Yes.
A massacre?
No. What's desecration mean?
I don't know.
It's like an adulteration times a billion on something that is dear to somebody's heart. Their religion. It's usually associated with religion or somebody's beliefs. If you desecrate something.
Ah, okay.
So
heresy.
Yeah, and the connection, right, with the whole title of the medieval desecration of the BallTARD spinning space monkey religion. So it's a nice tight package.
I googled it. I was just on my way to top up freshen my water up to cool my feet, but desecrate. So there's spoil, something which is valued or respected, and then the verb to treat a sacred place or thing with violent disrespect.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, that gives me shivers. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Where is it? All right. So let me give you a little back.
Oh, it should still be there in the recording.
That's true.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can do it again. I mean, right?
You want me to do the whole preface again?
I don't know. Maybe let me see if I can put something in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead and put something in the chat. Let's see if I can read it.
Yeah, it's coming up. So.
It's coming up. I don't see any message in chat from you.
Oh. No, it's now. That's
Your screen's changing now and working. You might be back up and running now. Things are kicked back in. Just maybe check with.
Let's
give. Strange that someone else can post in the chat, and my message is rejected somehow.
Yeah, let's check out there. People, now listen. People in YouTube land out there in chat. Can you hear me right now? Give me a yay or a nay in text, please. I'm not getting anything.
Nope.
Nice.
Yep.
We're not lost though.
Yep. Andres said it's gone again.
It's back. It's gone. It's back. It's gone. It's bad.
Well, good job.
It is.
You sound like a bunch of robots.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm not gonna do it. No,
I guess
I'll
they're
wait.
running scared of us.
Yeah, I'll wait. No problem. Not a problem. Everyone can wait. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do it next Tuesday because I got family flying in on Monday, and they're staying through Wednesday. So I guess I can sit on it. I don't have a problem with it.
And it's still on the stream, remember?
It's still on the stream.
Should I accept?
No, I'm not following, Adam.
They want to send me all the data. They said they want somebody on our side to accept all the data.
To accept what data?
I don't know. Whatever they're planning this evening. They've obviously done lots of ball plotting after they've got their angles, haven't they? And they feel that this ball plotting is somehow pertinent to their argument.
Huh.
I'll say yes, and we'll see what we get, and I'll send it. Yeah.
All right. Did we get the link to John's refracted curvature? Did we get the link to the channel so people can have that at least if somebody listens to this nightmare?
YouTube keeps resisting my messages.
Really?
Yeah. Error. Try again.
Wow. You know what? There was something up this morning. When I went in personally to my YouTube channel, it wouldn't let me in. It like signed me out or something. It's the only time it's ever happened in the past 3 years. So I found that pretty strange. So I had to go back in and sign in and come back in again. I don't know if it probably doesn't have anything to do with it. It doesn't matter. It's wrecked. John, if you're listening, can you post that here in BallBusters live stream? There, Divergent Droid did, I think. Okay, there you go. Thanks,
Divergent. Bloody tell us, Annie. For all his robot-y voice from earlier, it's not like it's going to ruin this stream.
Thanks, Adam. The glass is always half full with you, isn't it?
That's what. No, they're totally half full. You know what I mean? No, just good luck, mate. I hope you enjoy it. Have fun with them.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and close out because this is a nightmare. I'm not going to deal with it. But let me tell you, they can just sit on this one and stew because it's coming in spades with knives. It's going to be a lot of fun, too. Like I said, I'm going to increase fervor. So, hey, Betty, anything?
Working now again.
Say again?
I think it works now.
No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. Do you need to shout out also that other guy? He posted a super chat right after you left on BallBusters.
Oh, that's right. And I didn't get to him, and Betty sent me a message and told me about it. It was Face Reality.
Yeah.
Let me go back. Hold on a second. Let me go back.
Because he did a really good video on Flat Earth. And
yeah,
nice,
it was.
nice
It was Face Reality's video. Yeah, he did an outstanding job, and he did have a super chat, and I missed it. I appreciate that, Face Reality, if you can even hear this. Who knows at this point? Betty, what about this Thursday? Is there anything coming up this Thursday?
Yeah, I hope to do another presentation on. I have to make the thumbnails, and it's going to be about Israel. So it's a sort of a subsection of the Bride of Christ, but it's a little bit of a section that it's called Israel, and there will be different parts to it.
Okay, what? It's going to be Thursday. What time?
Whatever you want. Was it 8? My 8 and your what?
Yeah,
Or-
let's go at this. Let's go at the same time. We'll go at 1 p.m. U.S. Central, 7 p.m. UK.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to close it out, folks. Sorry about that. Okay, here in Discord. I'll be back in a few minutes. Give me a break. Let me talk to the YouTube guys out there. Yeah, we're going to close this up because something funky is going on. I just don't want this on tape. I want this going out live. Like I said, Thursday, or like Betty just said, Thursday, 1 p.m. U.S. Central, 7 p.m. UK. Betty's going to be presenting. There is no BallBuster Saturday, and next Tuesday there is no live show. I think I got a debate in the hopper that I did a long time ago that I'm going to run. I'm going to have to do it, folks. My son's birthday is Monday, and I have family flying in that morning, and they're staying till Wednesday, so I just can't do it. So there will be no live show on that Monday, or I'm sorry, on that Tuesday. The next show that I will be live is BallBusters, and we're going to finish up natural science and the scientific method, and then we're going to get to this. Don't you worry about it. At least you know what it is, right? It's the law of conservation of angular momentum. It's a biggie, boy. So just relax, and we'll get to it. So sorry about the technical difficulties. It's out of my control. All I got to say is if you did it purposely, you better keep doing it because I'm not going away from it. You hearing me out there? Hey, so y'all hang in there. Watch out for the heat and the glycemic index, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Out.